So my name is Rebecca Winkler. I was born in Southampton, Pennsylvania on June 12, 1995, along with my twin sister, Catherine. A few years later, we were joined by my younger brother, Robert. Katie and I went to the local public school from 1st to 6th grade. It was kind of contended what religion me and my siblings would be raised because my dad was this evangelical, New Age Christian, and my mom was an Irish Catholic descended from a long line of other Irish Catholics. After a few years when we were younger, going back and forth between the denominations, it was finally chosen, much to my dad's dismay, that we would be raised Catholic. So we all received the sacraments, Eucharist and confirmation. And after my 6th grade, we transferred over to the local Catholic school, Our Lady of Good Counsel School. From there, I moved on up in my Catholic education. I went to Archbishop Wood. After that, I graduated in 2013. It was there during my freshman year that I kind of found I started to identify more with agnosticism as opposed to the religion that I was being exposed to on a day-to-day regular basis. When I was 17 in my senior year, that's when I kind of made the transition to atheism, and that's where I am right now. So I was inspired in part to make this make atheism and agnosticism the topic of the film you're watching right now. Because of, in part because of a film I saw earlier this year called God's Not Dead. God's Not Dead is a Christian drama film. It's directed by Harold Kronk, and it was released in 2014, actually, last year. I feel the film really perpetuates this veritable buffet of negative stereotypes, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to stick with the atheism one. So God's Not Dead documents the story of Josh Whedon. He is a young, handsome, incoming college freshman who has no idea what he's in for when he enrolls in a philosophy class taught by our primary antagonist for the film, a professor named Jeffrey Radisson. Now, Radisson is introduced as a staunch atheist character.
In that classroom, there is a God. I'm him.
He forces the class on the very first day to turn in a slip of paper where they have to write the words,
God is dead.
He does this for reasons that are not really well explained or touched upon ever again in the film after this scene.
That we refuse to waste our limited time together debating the existence of the big man in the sky, the useful fairy tale in ages gone by. I would like to bypass this senseless debate altogether and jump to the conclusion, which every sophomore is already aware of: there is no God. All that I require from each of you.
So this goes as you would expect. Radisson subsequently gets fired for being an unprofessional asshole. Just kidding. It turns out that he's been doing this for years at whatever university that this is taking place in. And there's even a joke about it in the trailer for the movie.
Philosophy 150. You might want to think about a different instructor.
Come on, man, it can't be that bad.
Think Roman Colosseum, people cheering for your death.
So Josh, as he should, refuses to renounce his faith in God. This causes tension in the class, and Radisson strikes a bargain with him.
Something wrong.
I can't do what you want. I'm a Christian.
If you cannot bring yourself to admit that God is dead, then you will need to defend the antithesis.
If Josh can prove that God exists, he won't fail the class. But if he can't prove that God exists, he will fail. The college freshman, who is seemingly set up for failure by this sadistic professor, takes on the daunting task. It is revealed during the final debate that Radisson is only an atheist because he is upset with God, who he believes let his mother die of cancer when he was young, ignoring his prayers to save her. Radisson. Breakdown prompts the class to join Josh in a chant of "God's not dead," repeatedly. At the end, the victorious Josh goes to a concert where Willie Robinson of Duck Dynasty fame comes onto the screen, prompting everyone in the audience, as well as the people watching the film at home, to send text to everyone in their contacts saying the same thing: God's not dead. In the film's conclusion, Radisson is actually hit by a car outside of the concert area. This is the very same concert that Josh is in, and right before he passes, right before he dies, he repents and accepts Jesus. Right before he dies, he admits that he's not an atheist. So I really feel strongly about this film's representation of atheists as these religion-hating group of people. And this is considering the fact that, especially the film's antagonist, who presents himself to be an atheist, isn't really an atheist. He's just an angry Christian who's resentful about his mother's death. And I feel like this interpretation of atheism, this presentation of atheism is, it takes away, I feel like this portrayal of atheists as not having an independent belief worthy of the respect you would give any belief. Aren't we supposed to be striving for the universal acceptance of all beliefs? This film presents a view of atheism that all of them are simply just resentful Christians. The film ignores that there are atheists coming from all different kinds of religions, backgrounds, all having different reasons for believing in what they believe. It especially strikes a personal chord for me because when I was 15, my dad died. What happened with me, my dad died of cancer. After seeing this film, someone may think that I am just an atheist because of what happened with my family, but that couldn't be further from the truth. When my dad passed away, I was already an agnostic, and it was they're two very independent, separate events that really have no bearing on each other. So I guess I'm not really sure what I wanted to conclude this video with. I want to start off by saying I don't hate Christianity. I mean, all my family is still Christians. I love religion. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. I'm not even saying that films like this shouldn't be made. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm just trying to share my experience with this one specific film. Thank you for watching.